peak time for illness is just about here, which means you'll be hearing a lot more sneezing and coughing. That's why one East Texas doctor is trying to separate fact from fiction when it comes to the flu versus the common cold. Our Alex Asidas spoke with the doctor about some myths that could be keeping you sick longer.
Peak season is getting that much closer. Doctors say they're prepared to see more flu patients, but it's actually the common cold that many are mistaking for something severe. Brianna Stukas says her 6-year-old son was showing signs of the flu, so she jumped into action.
The first day, I knew that I should probably bring him in the next day because his fever had spiked to 102.5 overnight, and I just didn't want it to go into the second day of having a high fever.
Stukas says her family was fighting colds earlier this season, and now a close call with the flu has meant changing plans.
I had to just force, him to drink water and eat some chicken noodle soup.
Dr. Jamie Kirby agrees with Stukas' plan, but says some still believe in the old saying about feeding a fever or starving a cold. Kirby says that's misleading.
When you have a fever, your metabolism is up, and you actually need more calories in order to fight your infection. So we actually really want you to feed both, feed a cold and feed a fever.
Another common complaint, getting the flu from the flu shot. Kirby says it takes about 2 weeks for your immune system to build up to the vaccine. But as for getting the actual virus,
although you can get a flu-like reaction from the flu shot, you cannot get the flu from the flu shot.
Kirby says for those thinking they picked up a cold and are waiting it out, there's a point where it might be necessary to visit your doctor.
Cold symptoms last longer than 7 to 10 days, or if your fever is lasting longer than even 5 days, we'd want to see you in here and look for those secondary infections.
For Good Morning East Texas, I'm Alex Asidas.
Kirby says she's also seeing more patients with strep throat and even mono this time of year, which can present some of the same symptoms as the cold or flu.